Okay, so it says I'm live. So welcome back everyone to another live session. This is a general QA session. Yes, we are doing multiple lives every day. In fact, one live per day. But then I thought let's do a general quiz or general live session, not quiz. Why quiz every time? Okay. So let's see who have joined. Let me know in the chat window if you have joined this, and also let me know from which platform you have joined. So basically, we are going live on three different platforms: Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So let me know if it is actually coming up on all the platforms. Hello. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Shubham. Okay. I guess Shubham is from watching this from LinkedIn. Uh, Yamada. Okay. Vamsida says, oh, Yanam Reddy says, enroll in Java course, eager to learn that. Hey, Java course already started, right? If you have enrolled, there was a session today in the morning. The next session is tomorrow. Anyway, we are just into basics of Java now. You can still join, but make sure that you join the sessions if you have enrolled. Okay, great. Okay, questions are coming up, and now let me pick up your questions. As you know, this is just an Q&A. Okay, Salah says, hello, sir, from Bangladesh. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Okay, Dikshita. Dikshita, okay. Joined on YouTube by notification. Oh, that's great. YouTube is actually sending notification nowadays. That's good to know. And okay, Zero to Hero Political says DevOps with AWS. So you want me to create a course with AWS? Okay, let me try that. It's just that I have so many things in my pipeline. It's not sure how soon I can do it. Okay, Eat Code Travel says, will JavaScript take over Java? No, they have in two different domains. It's like comparing apple with oranges. They are two different stuff, and one cannot overtake other one. Enterprise market is still using Java a lot. Awesome. Hey, hi, Bhagyaraj. I'm doing good. How about you? Okay, Yash is asking, sir, can you tell me what is a Python developer can get maximum salary? See, this is actually very subjective. So even if I talk about a number to you, it may change depending upon the company. It may go down by 10, it may go up by 10x. So let's say even if you say a package of 10 lakh, 12 lakh per annum, that's I'm talking about rupees. Uh, Even that can change. It can be 1 crore, it can be 1 lakh per year. So it depends, which company you join, what is your profile, what project they are building. There's no limit for a salary when it comes to IT industry. And I always feel at the start itself, don't think about salary, think about how much skill set you have. Sometimes I do fear, when people are expecting more money what they deserve, it's difficult to grow further, right? Example, let's say if you depend upon your skill set, if you deserve, let's say, 50,000 rupees per month, and then you are asking for, let's say, 1 lakh rupees, and then you're even getting 1 lakh rupees. Now there will be a point where you're not able to give that much of value to the company, and now if you want to switch, it will be difficult for you to switch because no one will pay you 1 lakh rupees. So always don't focus on the salary, focus on your skill set. Salary should be your byproduct. It should be like, okay, so this is the value I'm providing to a company, and then you're getting a salary for that. Okay, so web app, mobile app. You're asking a question, which one you should choose? That depends. Again, I'm a big mobile app fan, so it depends on everyone. Okay, so question from Shiva. Full stack JavaScript developer from 6 years. That's great. Now getting opportunity to work with Python. Should I go now or continue in JS? I mean, given opportunity, you should explore other technologies as well, and don't leave JavaScript behind. If you have worked on that, make sure that you keep practicing it, even if you're not working on JavaScript, and explore Python as well, and then you will realize what is working for you. Okay, question from Het Shah. In blockchain, recorded are available of front-end part currently. Yes, you will be getting. You have to learn. So if you enroll for the blockchain course, basically you will get HTML, CSS, JavaScript as the prerequisite. You have to learn that, and then we'll start with the actual session, which is live session with the help of advanced JavaScript. And others who want to explore the courses which I'm coming up, you can see the pinned chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, I guess on LinkedIn, it will be available in description. Okay, what salary should you ask? Oh, again, that depends. I don't know why I'm clicking on salaries part today. So, okay. A question from Yash again. In how many days can one learn JavaScript? Maybe if you want to understand completely, maybe it will take, okay, first of all, it will take a lot of time to understand completely, but I think it should be 3 to 4 months to build applications on JavaScript. And if you just want to understand the language, it can be done in 5 to 6 hours. Just watch a playlist. You will get, okay, this is how it works, but then you can't do it by yourself. So it will take some time, maybe 3 to 4 months. Okay, Chandrakant Shinde is asking from where Navin is picking questions. So basically, I'm using a tool here where it is merging all the chat from different platform, LinkedIn and YouTube. So on there, I'm just picking the questions. Okay, so Deepak is back here. Hello, sir. Can we get salary in bytes? Yeah. Uh, so basically, this is for everyone who is watching this now. We are doing the Java paid course, right, which is started last week. So I guess Deepak is a part of it. And during the session today, we had some fun with the salary, and that's why maybe I'm just clicking on the salaries more than anything now. So we were talking about different data types, and then there was a joke on the salary, which is in bytes for most of us. So anyway. Okay, we want Java full developer course. Yeah, it's there. You can see the pinned chat. Okay, question from Musharraf. How to fresher become a Java developer? It's very simple actually. You have to learn the Java stack. So first of all, you have to understand core Java. Then you have to go for JDBC, Servlet, then Spring Framework. And once you do that, you understand the Java completely. I mean the back end of it. For front end, you can learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or maybe a React. That should be helpful. Okay, next question. Next question. Okay, questions are so fast today. Okay, Santosh is asking, as a backend developer, which tool I want to learn more? Okay, so for backend developer, apart from the language and the framework which you're working on, example, if you're working on Python, the backend framework would be Django. If you're working on Java, the backend framework will be Spring. Now, apart from this, the recommended tools you should explore is Git, Jenkins for the pipeline, cloud, AWS, you can explore that as well. And yeah, those things should be good. But Git and Jenkins are mandatory nowadays. Okay, God versus Truth is asking, I completed basic Python. I'm interested in AI. What to do, sir? So start learning AI, right? So the first step, instead of enrolling for any course before, go to YouTube and watch some free videos on AI, machine learning, and see how do you able to understand basic stuff. And maybe you have to also practice maths. So learn bit of maths, and then you can go for AI and ML. Okay, Google is asking any plans on Jenkins course? Not as of now. I do have a course way back on AWS CodeStar, which is also a code pipeline, but not on Jenkins. Okay, nice head. Oh, thank you so much. Questions are just going up today. Cool. Okay, blockchain with Golang. Maybe there are some. In fact, So if you talk about Hyperledger Fabric, which is a private blockchain, it uses Golang as a language. But currently, the famous one is Ethereum Solidity. JavaScript is also there. Rust is getting very famous. Any plan of data science course? Not on this channel. I'm not into data science. I'm into Java and blockchain. Okay, between Django and Go, which is the best? First of all, Django is a framework, Go is a language. So if you want to compare Python and Django, I would say Python is easy to start with. But if you talk about speed, I guess Go is faster than, yes, Go is faster than Python. Okay, question from Ajay. So can you directly start with Python boot over Spring Code? Yes, you can. In fact, instead of learning Spring Code, you can directly jump on Spring Boot. But the problem is, it depends why you want to learn it. If you just want to work on a project and you just want to complete it, you can start with Spring Boot. But if you want to understand what is happening behind the scenes, so that you can improve your, if you want to improve the code performance, if you want to make your code more effective, or if you get stuck somewhere, so knowing Spring Code will be helpful. So suggestion would be to start with Spring Code first, then move towards Spring Boot. Okay, looking smart, is it? A lot of compliments on my looks today. Nice. Pink shirt, is it? Okay, great. So we got a super chat here from Prathamesh, says thank you. Thank you so much, Prathamesh, for the super chat. It's always helpful. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know why I'm just clicking on all the yes question today. How to find remote jobs in Silicon Valley? Oh, tricky question. You can try some freelancing websites. I think that should work. There's Upwork. There are a lot of websites there, right? Explore that. I have not worked on remote jobs using a platform. So since I'm a YouTuber, I do get a lot of calls for remote work, and that's how I'm doing. I'm not sure how can you do it. Maybe be a YouTuber. That's one way. So create YouTube channel, you will get a lot of clients. But easy way is to go to Upwork and do it. Sumuk is asking, Telisko sir, does contributing to open source improve your chances in getting a good job? Not directly, actually, but then it will help you in understanding how do you build project in collaboration, and also you're doing something for the community, right? And ultimately, it will help you to get a job as well. Maybe you can also put that on your resume. That will be helpful. Yeah. So yes, there is a indirect benefits of doing a open source contribution. But the first step should be a first reason you to contribute to the open source is to help the community, not to get something out of it. Okay, Pawan is asking if I take the Java course later, will I get the access for recording? Yes, all the sessions are getting recorded, and you will have the access to it for lifetime access, basically. Okay, love from India. Huh? There's spam. Yeah, please don't spam with the same questions, everyone. Okay, question from checking .NET. Oh, .NET fan. Please tell me which language need for attempting any hackathon. I guess JavaScript is very famous. JavaScript, Python, Java is also there. You can use these languages for any hackathon. Gokul Raj is asking, what is your view on automation in testing? What my view? It's important, right? When you build a project, it's need to be tested as well. Since I'm not into automation testing, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, but it's important. Okay, Rahul Singh asking Python plus SQL for college placement. Yes, in fact, there are companies who are looking for Python developers and who also have SQL knowledge. But make sure that when you talk about SQL, learn about SQL basics, query operations, store procedures, and security as well. ఓకే. తెలుగు. నాకు కొంచెమే తెలుగు వస్తది. అందుకే అంత మాట్లాడను నేను. And Harsh is laughing here. Is .NET Core the future? Not sure. I'm not into .NET, so can't comment. But I don't see any upcoming .NET project coming which will boom. So okay, what should we learn to apply for internship? It depends upon what is the interest. If you are interested in Java, you can learn that and you can do the internship. If you're interested in blockchain, you can learn that. So it depends upon which domain you're interested in and learn that and apply for the internships. Okay, extra time is asking any combo package for Java and blockchain. See, if you see the course content and if you see the fees for it, it's actually nothing in front of syllabus what you can see there. The same syllabus, if you talk about, if you check with other edtech companies, it's huge. They charge you in lakhs. So it's already a combo, I can say. Okay, what is your earning as a YouTuber? Please share as for motivation. See, if you really want to earn, don't be a YouTuber. Do something else which you love. Be a developer. Start your own startup. Earning from YouTube is actually very difficult. But yeah, you can make cringe videos. You can make clickbait videos, but it will not survive for long. And if you really want to create good content, you need to put a lot of efforts. So the amount of money we earn from YouTube after spending so much of time on YouTube is nothing. So we are not doing YouTube for money. We are doing YouTube for multiple purpose. Yes, one of the uh, reasons is to help community. One of the reason is to market our products. So let's say if I sell something else, maybe I'm an author. I can sell my books using my YouTube channel. If I'm a course content creator, I will sell my courses using YouTube. If I take live batches, I can sell my live batches using YouTube. And if I want to teach to the global audience, I can do that with the help of YouTube. So don't do it for money. So don't think about YouTube as a direct earning, but yes, there are indirect way of earning from YouTube, and that depends upon different things. Maybe you can earn around 1,000 rupees per month, or maybe you can earn around crores in a month. It's very subjective. Okay, question from Naresh: how should we improve our coding? I'm not sure if I have already talked about this before. The way I have improved my coding is I used to I used to participate in competitions. I used to solve multiple questions and then building projects in my college time. So you need to work hard. It's not just don't just watch video and done. You need to practice. Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, when is the Bitcoin price high? I don't think so. Crypto will go up that much. Yeah, it might. There might be some. You might see some upticks, but then I don't think it will go with the same value which was there. It will take a lot of time. And I never treat cryptocurrency as a way of asset class. I always treated cryptocurrency as a way of transactions. And yeah, it's good if the price is down. At least transaction cost will be less. Okay, HK is saying not received any call from Ainudon about upcoming hackathon. You might receive a call on Monday. I will also follow up with the team, and most probably you will receive the call from Monday on Monday. So all the registration which has happened till Wednesday or Thursday, they have already been called and confirmed. After that, if you have registered, it will take some time. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, you will get the confirmation. And for anyone else, if you're not sure, basically we are arranging a blockchain hackathon in collaboration with Neo and in association with Telesco, and we are doing it in Bangalore office. It will be quite fun. And even if you know the basics of blockchain, you can participate. And if you don't know the basics of blockchain, you can just follow the series which we are doing on YouTube for Solidity. It's a free series. But trust me, if you are there, um, if you come on the spot, you will learn a lot. So do register and experience it. There's no need for you to be expert in blockchain. Okay, question: can I learn Java as my first language? Yes, you can. It all depends upon what book you're referring, which course you're following. If the course is teaching you from base, yeah, you can start with Java as a first language. Okay. Question from, okay, how do I pronounce it? It's so big. Super. Shub super. Okay. Question is, I have taken physical education in class 12. Now I will be able to go to college. Will I be able to learn code? Yes. I mean, that's how you learn coding, right? Yeah, there's a trend nowadays. People are even kids of age 6, 7 are learning coding, and sometimes we feel that we are late because we are learning coding at the age of 17, 18, 19. But that's fine. Even I've learned at the same age. Okay. Okay, which language is right to learn first? Again, very subjective question. I would say Python, but then the problem is if you learn a language like Python at the start, it will be difficult for you to explore the other languages. If you learn C, C++, maybe Java as a first language, it will be easier for you to jump to other languages. But if you want to make your career in Python, best option. It's very easy to start with. So my suggestion would be start with Python and jump to other languages in the halfway itself. Okay, can a blockchain developer get placed in Google? See, it's can you be a blockchain developer? Can you be an expert in that? If yes, why not? It all depends upon how much skill set you have. Okay. Is it a good idea to learn Java and JavaScript at the same time? You can actually, but then I would say give a gap of 1 or 2 projects. So learn Java, build a good backend, and then start working on JavaScript. Because there are some concepts which will conflict, right? So it will create an issue in your mind as well. What is happening? Come on, if you enjoy my live session, hit that like button, everyone. Okay, we just crossed 100 likes. Nice. Okay, how related Java with blockchain? See, blockchain is a technology, right? And then we use multiple languages to work with blockchain apps. It can be Solidity, it can be Java, it can be JavaScript, it can be Python. So if you know Java, it will be easier for you to learn other languages. And even if you want to use Java as a main programming language, you can do that. So Java is a programming language, blockchain is a technology, and it works together. Mm. Okay, Harsh says, I enrolled in full stack blockchain development tomorrow. Okay, you'll be enrolling tomorrow. Okay, cool. See you on 23rd. Okay, so I'm 28. Will be my age barrier to learn programming and enter into IT industry? See, it will be difficult because of age gap, but then you can improve your skill set, join a startup, prove yourself, and then that's your road to start with. Okay, Simranjit is asking, if I do your blockchain course, then how much salary package I get? Again, as I mentioned, salary package is very subjective, but then just to give you some good things about blockchain. Now, since blockchain is new in the market, there are a lot of companies who are looking for blockchain developers. So at this point, if they feel that you are the right candidate, they are ready to pay anything more than any other domain as of now, because we don't have enough blockchain developers in the market. In fact, last month as well, I was talking to one of my friend, and even they were looking for blockchain developers, and so even they mentioned that they are looking for people, but they don't have good blockchain developers in the market. Okay, in full stack blockchain course, placement assistant is given by Aniron. Yes, there will be placement assessment, not guarantee, but there will be assistance. So the problem with saying guarantee is, you will it creates a weird image that. Anyway, let's talk about that later. But I will help you with the placements. Silverfang is asking, is it possible to create your own blockchain platform? Yes, it is possible. But then can you compete with all the other blockchains? That's important. Okay, question from Bhanu. Which one is better, front end or back end? I feel there should not be a confusion between these two. Uh, I am more into back end. I'm not into front end. So I think, there is a mindset. You need to be creative to be a front end person. You need to be logical to be a back end person. And you can do only one good. I mean, you can be good in only one thing. Yes, we have a concept of full stack developers, but then they're not purely full stack. They're not expert in both. They might be expert in uh, back end and they know something about the front end, or maybe they are expert in front end and they know something about the back end. You will hardly find a full stack developer who knows both this stuff perfectly. Okay. Okay. Okay, front end developer needs Photoshop skills. Maybe I'm not into front end, but yeah, if you want to create images and stuff. Okay, blockchain learning path. First of all, you need to understand the basis of networking concepts and cryptographic concepts. So, what is peer-to-peer network? What is computer network? What is server? What is client? What is distributed computing means? And what is decentralization means? What else you need? You need basic concepts of cryptography, and then that's done. Once you do that, you can start learning the basics of blockchain, learn Ethereum, build some application. You're a blockchain developer. Okay, suggest a book for Java. In the morning session itself, I've talked about this. This is a very good book for Java. The Java Complete Reference. It's very heavy. Okay, okay. Okay, last two questions. We have already crossed 30 minutes. Last two questions, and then we are done. And before we leave, there is some updates. I'm not sure if you're following the channel. So we are doing live sessions on Java. We are doing live sessions on Solidity for free on YouTube. So if you have not seen the channel from a long time, go to channel, go to video section, and you see all the videos. And do we have a playlist for blockchain? Are we doing the? Are we adding them in the playlist? No, right. Okay. So we'll also create a playlist for blockchain. We'll add those videos in the playlist so that you can watch it one by one. Or maybe we will do it now itself. Do you have a permission to create playlist? No? Okay. So we'll do that after this session. Okay, two more questions. Okay, why companies shift from Django to Golang? Are they shifting? I'm not sure. If they are doing it, maybe for performance, but I have not heard such news. Sumuk is asking, what was your college programming journey like? So I started programming in my first year of my graduation, and I used to hate coding. The reason is the way we learn coding in colleges. They write everything on board, the entire code, and they ask us to look up the entire code, uh, which was happening with us as well in our college. I got excited about programming when I started competing in different competition, and yeah, I lost a lot of events at the start. But when you compete, you understand, okay, this is what you don't know. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? So if you know what you don't know, it is easier to learn. Okay. Yeah, it is easier to learn to doesn't matter. But yeah, so compete in competitions, and that's what I've done. Make projects. It will be difficult initially, but it will be helpful. Kotlin or Java, which is better? I would say 2 years back, Kotlin was good, but if you have seen the recent updates in Java, it's awesome. We got some amazing features in Java. Mhm. Okay, relaxing nature says, I love your dance. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, thumbnail, ask anything. Me, hello, anything. Okay, how you're doing? Oh, it's going good. Cool. Okay. Any course for CI SBI? Okay, what was that? Question just went up. Spring Boot or Django? Depends. If you are into Python domain, go for Django. If you're into Java domains, go for Spring Boot. There should not be any confusion. Okay, Java is best or Python is best? Again, depends. I don't want to answer Java versus Python video Java questions now. Best book for Python? I'm not sure. No, I have not referred any Python book as of now. Just online documentation of Python. सर क्या फुल स्टैक में पाइथन ले सकते हैं? Of course. There's something called Django framework, so you can learn front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then Python for the backend with Django. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it from this live session. And just to give you some updates, again, we are doing live sessions on Java and Solidity on YouTube, and there are 3 upcoming courses coming up. the moment I launched the Java course, there was a demand for blockchain, there was a demand for Python. So we are launching both. You will find the link in description, I guess. Yeah. So check out the course content and look at the fees. It is a live course basically. It's not a paid recorded courses. These are live courses. So do check them out and see you in this. Oh, one more update. We have a hackathon on 23rd of July. Yeah, that's right. Next week, exactly next week. So we have a hackathon on blockchain. Even if you know the basics of blockchain, and you should be good. So do register. You will find the link in the. So go to there's a description. So to check the description, there should be a link for registration. And yeah, do register and see you there. There will be a lot of YouTubers there to meet. I'll be there. Saurabh Shukla will be there. Hitesh Chaudhary will be there. Krish Nayak will be there. See you there, everyone. Bye bye. Take care and see you in the next live.